Welcome back to the Professor's Lab. I'm Professor V, and this is part one of the third game of some Peoria regional training that happened on August 26th, 2023. If you didn't know, Die Hard League happens every Thursday at 6 p.m. Central at Die Hard Games, featuring casual and tournament play of whatever format anyone wants, really. More info in the description. League Cup, Saturday, September 23rd, starting at 11 a.m. And League Challenge, Thursday, September 28th, starting at 6 p.m. Central Time, both at Die Hard Games. And check out Pokemon's event locator for more premier events at Die Hard Games, such as League Challenges, League Cups, and pre-releases. Please give this video a like, subscribe to this channel, ring the bell for notifications, say what you need to say and all. Say, say what you need to say in the comments and all that other good stuff. But anyways, let's get into this game that started recording here a little bit late. It looks like it's turn 2. Um, I'm not even going to guess who went first. My guess would be Miraidon went first, but Miraidon has a pretty good setup here on their side. Zeraora in the active, Raichu V with a Forest Seal Stone on the bench there. Raikou V with 2 energy attached, ready to go. 2 Miraidons, EXs, and a Mareep. So very good setup on their side. And Path to the Peak, slam down. Very powerful against Gardevoir over on the other side. Mew in the active spot. A couple Curly on the bench, one of them with the Reversal energy attached. A Gardevoir EX right in the middle there, ready to Psychic Embrace its homies, Zacian V and Ralts V on the bench as well. And yeah, so forgive the late record time on this game, but we're gonna hop in and study some more content here, some Pokemon trading card games. Zeraora retreats into the powered up Raikou V. Zeraora with that free retreat. And we're thinking of doing the V-Star power Forest Seal Stone on that Raichu V on the bench to search the deck for any card. Star Alchemy, is that what the Forest Seal Stone does? I think so. It's going to search for a card. That card depends on everything that just happened that we missed, you know. Maybe a good one would be that Mareep. Get the Mareep, the Ralts evolved, or not the Ralts, the Mareep evolved into a Flaffy. Actually, never mind. What am I talking about? Looks like Boss's Orders is actually found off of that Forest Seal Stone, bringing up that Zacian V there. And Lightning Rondo, Raikou attacks with its attack, taking out the other dog, Zacian V. 2 prizes, first 2 prizes being taken in this game. I bet this is turn 2. Both of these decks can have board states like this turn 2, assuming they did very well. And we have 2 great players here, 2 great decks, so I believe it. Now we're deciding who to promote over on Gardevoir's side. The obvious choice is Mew. Mew with its mysterious tail. But it just depends on what the plan is. Players checking out the discard pile, seeing how many psychic energy are in there. And Mew EX is the one that becomes active. Curlia discards a Battle VIP pass with its refinement ability to draw 2 cards. Psychic energy manually attached to the active Mew, so that's good, it doesn't have to take any damage. And that Curlia evolves on the bench into that Shining Arcana Gardevoir. Very good. So that, I'm pretty sure we can see a return KO on this Raikou here with that Shining Arcana Gardevoir. Especially since the reversal energy is live with being behind on prizes there. Iono coming down as a supporter per turn. Iono has both players shuffle their hands, put it at the bottom of their deck, and draw for prizes, or draw cards equal to their remaining prize cards. Okay, so we are resolving this Iono here. Curlia evolves on the bench. Curlia discards a psychic energy with refinement to draw 2 cards. The other Curlia discards a psychic energy with refinement to draw 2 more cards. We are seeing all the cards here. This Gardevoir deck, very powerful draw whenever it gets set up. So yeah, we definitely have the KO on that Raikou there with only 200 HP. Let's see. Only 2 psychic energy needing to be accelerated from the discard pile in order to take the KO on the Raikou V. Artisan coming down as the counter stadium, countering that path to the peak. Yes, we definitely needed the counter stadium to happen so that way Gardevoir EX could use its psychic embrace ability. Path to the peak, shutting it down temporarily there, but no longer with that Artisan being slammed down. Ultra Ball will discard 2 cards, and that allows the player to search their deck for a Pokemon card. Any card, any Pokemon, Basic, Stage 5, Mega, VMAX, any Pokemon card. And we're maybe looking for another Shining Arcana Gardevoir at this point. I think the Curlia here on the left next to the Shining Arcana Gardevoir can evolve this turn. I know this one was just evolved, but I could be wrong. This is my warm-up commentary video here in the professor's lab today, so I could have forgot very easily. Going after that Shining Arcana Gardevoir. So I think we're going to see that Curlia evolve. Shining Arcana is such a good ability. Lets you look at the top 2 cards of your deck. You can attach any energy card you find there to your Pokemon in any way you like and keep the rest of the cards. Gardevoir evolves on the bench, 2 Shining Arcana there with a threatening board state. Mew in the active spot is going to use its Mysterious Tail ability to look at the top 6 cards of the deck and find an item card there and add it to the hand. So looks like Rare Candy, a couple Level Balls were in those 6 there, and Level Ball will be the choice. Level Ball can be used to find a Ralts to add to the bench. Or it could just be held and Artisan could find the Ralts to add to the bench. Really just depends on the player's playstyle and preference here, or if there's even any Ralts in the deck still. Not before, though, a Shining Arcana coming down. Taking a look at the top 2. No energy found there, so just going to add those 2 cards to the hand. Second Shining Arcana coming down. Let's see if we find any energy. Nope, no energy, but plus 2 cards to the hand. Still very good. Mew will retreat into the Shining Arcana Gardevoir that has the reversal energy. And if I did my math right, only 2 energy are needed to be accelerated from the discard pile with Gardevoir EX's Psychic Embrace ability. You can accelerate as much psychic energy to your psychic Pokemon as long as you want, or as many as you can from the discard pile to your psychic Pokemon with Psychic Embrace. But for each energy accelerated this way, 2 damage counters are taken by that Pokemon. So small cost to pay for infinite energy acceleration. 2 psychic energy accelerated to that Gardevoir, meaning 40 damage will be placed on that Gardevoir, or 4 damage counters. And nothing left to do but to take the KO here to tie things up here in this early game. Our player's doing some quick maths here, making sure everything's straight, but I'm sure it's just over 200, and that Raikou V has 200 HP. No Artisan being played this turn. So maybe there's no Ralts in the deck. Psychic Energy accelerated with Psychic Embrace from the discard pile to that Mew. Nice pivot there, just in case another Path to the Peak comes down. You have your energy on board. And yep, that's exactly why we're seeing more energy be accelerated here. This is something the Gardevoir deck has to think about. What if they play that path again? I need to have myself ready for next turn. So another Psychic Energy being accelerated to that Gardevoir, Shining Arcana Gardevoir on the bench. Cresselia hitting the bench there and having a Psychic Energy accelerated to it as well. And we've got a good board looking here on the left. Gardevoir takes a KO on Raikou V, and play resumes. On the Electric Lightning side, Raikou V added to the bench, and Electric Generator being played. Powerful item, lets you look at the top 5 of the deck and attach 2 lightning. Nice, 2 lightning were found. Attach 2 lightning to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. So I imagine they are both going to go on to this Raikou V here on the bench. I don't think the active Zeraora does enough damage to take the KO on the Gardevoir. Not that you could accelerate to the active spot with the Electric Generator, but just thinking about that. Looks like the energy was actually spread out. One went on to the Raikou V, the other goes on to the Miraidon EX. And yeah, this video is almost over. Remember, this is just a part 1 to this game. Second Electric Generator being played here. Taking a look at the top 5, and 1 lightning energy was hit off of that. That lightning energy going on to the Raikou V. 3 energy out of nowhere, thanks to that Electric Generator technology. Feels so bad when you don't hit any lightning energy. Alright, so we've got the KO here with the Raikou V, so that's good. Energy manually attached to that Miraidon there. Raikou V becomes active. Zeraora retreated for free. Raikou V used its fleet-footed ability to draw 1 card. Path to the Peak slam down. And Professor's Research being played as a supporter per turn to discard the hand and draw 7 new cards. We've got a great setup going on here. We want to see Flaffy. Mareep evolved to the Flaffy. They couldn't get their name straight earlier. It's looking for something like an Ultra Ball to find the Flaffy, or of course just the Flaffy itself. No big rush on it. It looks like the player actually wanted to manually attach to the Raichu V this turn, so ask the opponent, hey, is it okay if I actually put the energy here? That I think would be optimal. Player's like, we're playing a practice game, right? Of course you can do that. Now, Raikou V attacks the opposing Gardevoir with Lightning Rondo, more than enough to take the KO. And I think we're going to see that Mew come up. Alright. 3 prizes to 4 prizes here. Gardevoir's turn. And it's time for food. Alright, so I went ahead and placed that fire energy down there. Yeah, this night at the training gym, there was Italian beef being served. So you know our players, after lots of games, were ready to go and get some fuel for the remaining half of this game 4. Is that what we are on of the training session? Game 3, part 1 of game 3. So yep, be sure to tune in to the final result of this game, part 2, that I will record next. And in the meantime, what do you think of this video and the commentary? Please let me know in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time in the Professor's Lab.